VerRx, friend or foe? I'm Grace with Boujee, Beaks, Haven. I'm sitting next to my little pack and play here with my beautiful Mini Cooper inside. She is on antibiotics for an upper respiratory cold that she has been dealing with for a couple of weeks now, and I finally got her to the vet. I finally found a new vet because the vet I used to use, they don't see chickens anymore, so I was in a bit of a pickle. I wanted to talk about this product, VerRx, which you can buy at places like Tractor Supply for about $15 or so. There's a lot of controversy about this product, as with I've noticed with anything chicken health related. People are devout one way or another. I mean, it's so divided. So, and I have a little bit of a divided opinion about this product. And let me just say that I am just a backyard chicken owner, just like everybody else out there. I'm not any kind of professional. But I do want to tell you about a very scary experience that I just had with this product involving my sweet, precious Mini Cooper. All right, so, I got this. She had this upper respiratory cold. I'm trying to work on finding a vet. I'm trying to work on, getting her cleared up. I've isolated her and I'm putting the VerRx on her, which she just absolutely hates. And so I'm kind of rubbing it kind of over her beak and nose and under her wings. And it says you can put it over her head. So I'm doing that. And I noticed like that she's shaking her head a lot and scratching at her face. And then, it says to do it a couple of times a day. I noticed this one morning. Okay, come on. She couldn't see. She was not fully blind, but definitely had some serious visual difficulties, and I was terrified. So, I'm on these forums, I'm writing in, I'm taking videos, what the heck is going on? I'm doing this, I'm trying that. And several people wrote in and they said, stop that VerRx immediately. Immediately. It's nothing but Vicks Vapor Rub for birds. And that is what's causing your problem. Flush her eyes out with saline solution a couple of times a day, and she should be fine. And sure enough, after 5 or so days, she was back to normal. But it was an absolutely terrifying experience. So is this friend or is it foe? It's both. In my opinion, this is my personal opinion. First, let me explain to you that this is not any kind of like cure. Okay, this is not going to cure your bird if it has a respiratory infection. It is an aid. It is a veterinary aid. It says right there, veterinary. I can't get up there. Anyway, it's and one of the main ingredient is SD alcohol 40B, which is like a 200 proof alcohol that they use usually in perfumes. And it's got some different herbs and stuff. It really and truly is like Vicks Vapor Rub for birds. And I'm not knocking Vicks Vapor Rub. I love me some Vicks Vapor Rub. And when I'm sick, actually, a lot of times I use mentholatum. You can even put that on your lips if you're chapped. It's old school, but you can do it. I'm old school. So, it definitely has its place. But just like Vicks Vapor Rub, it's not going to cure you if you have a cold. Does it help? Absolutely. But I think that we need to be really, really careful where and how we use this. See, in the label, and I'll put the product description up, but you're probably not going to be able to read it. Just go to the Tractor Supply website. But it really suggests that it's safe to get into the eyes because it says you can put it over the head. It even suggests like taking a cotton ball and like pressing it up against the cleft and pressing it into the nostril and until you see it come out of the corner of the eye. And then, you clean the bird's eyes out and then, let her rest. So, have you ever gotten Vicks Vapor Rub in your eye? Like, that's like, oof. You know what I mean? I think this is great to put under the wings because when they sleep, they tuck their little heads up under their wings. I think you can actually feed this to them. You can put it, warm it up and put it in like a spray bottle with some water is what I've done when I've had a whole flock problem and sort of misted it in the coop, it's kind of on the backs and stuff. But for me, personally, you will not catch me putting this on my bird's face ever again. Maybe like under the chin, or maybe just if I have a bird that doesn't squirm like that one does, maybe just a little bit around the nostrils, but because just with me putting it on her head and on her comb, it probably was running down into her eyes, and it's just too risky for me. So again, this is just my personal opinion, my personal experience. I hope it has been helpful for you. It is a good product. I'm not anti-VerRx. Okay, I'm Grace with Boujee Beaks in Haven.